Two nickels from different decades, but both have varieties that collectors are scrambling to find. Could you be holding one? Let's find out. In the bustling corridors of the U.S. Mint in 1986, a single nickel emerged into circulation under a confluence of precision and unforeseen anomaly. This was a time when technology and tradition intertwined, as the Mint embraced newer automated processes while still holding onto the meticulous practices of earlier decades. The Jefferson nickel, adorned with Thomas Jefferson's dignified profile on the obverse and the graceful outline of Monticello on the reverse, was produced in millions with a reputation for consistency. Yet, amid this production surge, one coin bore a subtle irregularity, a faint, doubled impression that marred what should have been an impeccable design. This misstrike, born of a momentary misalignment in the die, quietly defied the routine, emerging as an unintentional emblem of both technological ambition and human fallibility. In the measured hum of industrial progress, the error seemed almost insignificant, a mere blip in the relentless drive for perfection. But beneath its unassuming surface, the nickel carried a secret narrative of transition. The Mint, in its bid to modernize, had introduced machinery that promised rapid output and consistent quality. In that process, however, even the most advanced systems were not immune to the occasional lapse. The error was not a boastful statement but rather a whisper, a barely perceptible echo of a second, overlapping design element that invited those with a keen eye to look a little closer. It was a mistake that could easily have been dismissed, yet it harbored the potential to transform an ordinary coin into a storied relic. In a modest, cluttered study lined with well-worn catalogs and neatly organized coin albums, a dedicated collector discovered this very anomaly. Surrounded by tokens of American history, he methodically inspected each piece, his practiced fingers gently brushing over familiar surfaces. When his gaze finally fell upon the 1986 nickel, something about it caught his attention, a nearly imperceptible doubling of the delicate lines framing Monticello's silhouette. It was not a defect that screamed for attention but rather a subtle deviation that hinted at a hidden narrative. Holding the coin delicately between his fingers, he felt an immediate connection to its mysterious origin, as if he had uncovered a secret left behind by an era defined by rapid change and quiet imperfections. That moment marked the beginning of an unexpected journey. The collector, whose life had been a tapestry of numismatic pursuits, saw in this error coin not just a flaw but a story waiting to be told. Every curve and shadow of the misstruck image resonated with the quiet drama of an industrial misstep, a fleeting pause in a stream of uniformity. As he examined the coin under a magnifying glass, the overlapping impressions seemed to whisper tales of a mint in transition, of machines that sometimes faltered in their dance of precision. His heart quickened with the realization that here was a tangible piece of history that bridged the gap between the relentless march of technological progress and the timeless charm of handcrafted detail. Word of this unusual specimen began to circulate in the hushed corridors of coin clubs and auction houses. What was once a casual observation grew into an enigma that stirred both excitement and debate among collectors and experts alike. Conversations in dimly lit rooms and over quiet telephone calls gradually pieced together the puzzle behind the error. Some argued that it was a mere accident, an isolated incident born from the relentless push for efficiency, while others speculated that it might have hinted at a more deliberate, albeit aborted, experiment in coin design. The dual impressions on the coin became a silent battleground for theories that stretched from mundane mechanical glitches to the possibility of a hidden prototype, a design that was tested but never embraced by the Mint. As the story unfolded, the coin's value began to shift in tandem with its growing notoriety. Initially, the misstruck nickel was simply an oddity, a curiosity to be noted but not celebrated. Yet, with each retelling and every meticulous analysis, collectors began to recognize that its rarity lay in its unique imperfection. Auctions started to see bids that, though modest at first, steadily climbed as experts authenticated the coin's origins and as its backstory became ever more compelling. Its worth was no longer measured solely in dollars and cents but in the weight of history it carried, a physical reminder of a time when even the smallest deviation could capture the imagination of those with an eye for detail. In quiet gatherings at coin shows and intimate collector meetups, the 1986 error was dissected with a blend of technical scrutiny and passionate storytelling. The coin's unusual characteristic, a subtle yet unmistakable double impression, was examined from every conceivable angle. Enthusiasts marveled at how a seemingly insignificant misalignment could give birth to such a coveted anomaly. The narrative of the error was layered. It spoke of a mint eager to modernize, of a production process where speed occasionally overtook perfection, and of a world in which even the minutest imperfection could gain legendary status. Every time the coin appeared at an auction, a murmur would ripple through the audience, a collective acknowledgement that they were witnessing a fragment of history that was as unpredictable as it was fascinating. Then, as layers of research accumulated and theories began to solidify, an unforeseen twist emerged that deepened the coin's mystique even further. Detailed examinations using high-resolution imaging revealed that the error was not merely the result of a die misalignment. Embedded within the double impression was a subtle, almost imperceptible alteration in the engraving of Monticello itself, a slight modification that did not match any known standard for the Jefferson nickel. This revelation sparked a new wave of speculation. Could this coin have been part of an experimental run, a prototype for a redesigned nickel that was ultimately abandoned? The very possibility sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. What had been seen as a simple mechanical error now hinted at an alternative path in coin design, a fleeting glimpse into a future that might have been, had the mint's experiments taken a different turn. The collector, who had first held the coin with tentative awe, now found himself at the center of a growing mystery that intertwined his personal passion with a larger historical narrative. Each new discovery deepened the sense that this error coin was more than a misprint. It was a storied artifact that captured a pivotal moment in the evolution of American currency. The altered engraving was not an isolated defect, it was a marker, a quiet signature of a design that, for reasons now lost to time, was never fully realized. With every conversation, every article in a specialized journal, and every bidding war at auctions, the coin's enigmatic character grew, shrouding its origins in layers of historical intrigue and technical complexity. Over time, the 1986 era nickel evolved from an overlooked imperfection into a symbol of the unpredictable nature of progress. Its value, both monetary and historical, rose gradually, buoyed by a community that recognized the coin's rarity and the fascinating story embedded in its design. Collectors who once saw it as an oddity now regarded it as a treasure, a testament to the fact that even in the world of mass production, singular moments of imperfection could redefine the narrative of an era. In every gentle flicker of light across its surface, in every whispered debate over its origins, the coin continued to evoke the delicate interplay between innovation and error, between the relentless pursuit of perfection and the beauty of a mistake. This humble piece of metal, minted in an era of transition, ultimately transcended its physical form. It became a storyteller, a silent ambassador of a time when the march of progress was not without its missteps, and when the accidental could become extraordinary. The 1986 nickel error, once dismissed as a simple anomaly, had woven itself into the fabric of numismatic lore, a continuous reminder that in the quest for perfection, even the smallest flaw might unlock a universe of wonder and historical resonance.
The 1999 US penny may look like any other coin, but hidden within its ranks are some incredible secrets that could turn your pocket change into a small fortune. Yes, this humble 1-cent piece has captivated collectors, enthusiasts, and even casual observers for years, thanks to its rare errors and unique minting characteristics. In this video we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1999 penny, uncovering the rare and valuable errors that could make it worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Every coin has a story to tell, and the 1999 penny is no exception. To understand its value, let's first examine the basics of this coin. The 1999 Lincoln penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that's been in use since 1909. On the reverse you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. At first glance, it's just another penny, copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams, and with a diameter of 19 millimeters. But what sets the 1999 penny apart is what you can't see immediately: the errors and variations that emerged during the minting process. Coin errors are the heart and soul of what makes any coin truly valuable. These are unintentional mistakes that occur during the production process, and they can significantly enhance a coin's desirability. For the 1999 penny, several error types are worth noting, each of which could transform a common coin into an extraordinary one. One of the most famous error types is the doubled die. This happens when a die, the tool used to strike the coin's design, is misaligned or strikes the coin multiple times, resulting in a doubled image. For the 1999 penny, collectors have reported doubled die errors where the doubling is visible on the date, the word liberty, or the motto, "In God We Trust." These coins are rare and highly sought after because the doubling is unmistakable under magnification. Imagine finding one of these in your change, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Another fascinating error to watch for is the off-center strike. When a coin is struck off-center, it results in part of the design being cut off, leaving a blank area on the coin. These errors occur when the coin blank or planchet isn't properly positioned during the minting process. Off-center strikes on 1999 pennies can vary in degree, and the more dramatic the error, the higher the value. Collectors love these unique, one-of-a-kind pieces, and depending on the severity, an off-center 1999 penny could fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s. But the real superstar of the 1999 penny is the wide AM error. To understand this, we need to look at the reverse side of the coin, specifically at the word America. On most 1999 pennies, the letters A and M in America are spaced closely together. However, on the rare wide AM variety, these letters are noticeably farther apart. This error occurred when a reverse die intended for proof coins, which are struck with extra care for collectors, was mistakenly used to produce regular circulation pennies. The result? A small but critical difference that's worth big money. Wide AM pennies from 1999 have sold for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars at auction depending on their condition and certification. Identifying these errors at home is easier than you might think. All you need are a few basic tools: a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, a digital scale, and a good reference guide. Start by examining the date, lettering, and other key details under magnification. Look for doubling on the obverse, check for spacing on the America lettering, and inspect the overall strike quality. Pay attention to the edges of the coin, off-center strikes are immediately noticeable. And if you're unsure, don't hesitate to consult online resources or seek advice from experienced collectors. One of the most important aspects of coin collecting is understanding how coins are graded and valued. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC assign grades based on a coin's condition, with higher grades commanding higher prices. For example, a 1999 wide AM penny in pristine condition, graded MS65 or higher, can sell for significantly more than one in average circulated condition. It's worth noting that even minor scratches or wear can affect a coin's grade and value, so handle your coins carefully and avoid cleaning them, as this can reduce their worth. Collectors' stories add a layer of excitement to the hunt for rare coins. One collector, for instance, stumbled upon a 1999 wide AM penny in a roll of coins from the bank. Initially dismissed as ordinary, the penny turned out to be a rare gem worth over $1,000. Another story involves a young numismatist who found a stunning double die 1999 penny at a garage sale, proving that treasures can be discovered in the most unexpected places. These anecdotes remind us that valuable coins are out there, waiting to be found. If you're serious about finding rare 1999 pennies, consider building a basic coin collecting toolkit. In addition to magnifiers and scales, invest in protective holders or albums to store your finds safely. Search through bank rolls, pocket change, and even flea markets or estate sales. Joining online forums and local coin clubs can also connect you with other enthusiasts who share tips and insights. The more you learn and engage with the community, the better your chances of uncovering something truly special. As we've explored, the 1999 penny holds immense potential for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Its rare errors, such as the wide AM, doubled die, and off-center strikes, make it a standout in the world of numismatics. The suspense of uncovering a valuable coin in your everyday change is a thrill like no other, and the stories of collectors who've struck gold serve as inspiration for all of us. So, grab your magnifying glass, start checking your pennies, and who knows, you might just discover a hidden treasure worth a fortune.